That might be him there. I think it is him too. I think it is him. Yep. So they got him again, you'll see. This time up here again. Yeah, that's him. So see as I'm coming home. So we will get some footage of him today then too. So notice this again, yet again as I'm coming home. And that was a different time when I was coming home the other time. So they got him, he got the text message, and you can see him waddling down. I'm going to cross over and walk on the other side of the street there. This is all done in Hampshire, so I'll cross over here. We'll just get a gander at him as we go by. This is another car here. Vehicle here. Which way is he going to go? I wonder. He's going to turn left or right. We'll see. He might turn here at the school. I wouldn't be surprised. Let's see. I'll take me out of him, huh? So this is going to be a regular thing. Again, guy has no job, and he gets paid to do these things. Watch, he's going to cross. He's going to go outside. Let's see if he does. That's funny. Notice how he's just looking ahead, trying to make it look natural. I thought they could have him cross. Again, he has to do what he's told. Whenever he gets his instructions, it's creep. So there you go again. Now take note, the other one was at a different time too that I was coming home. So they're having him do this regularly. That's good. Got some more footage of him there. Again, I want to show in the documentation, I do everything I can to not have any contact with that guy. I'm intentionally moving away when they send him to do these things. So you can see they're sending him to provoke, but he's not saying anything, right? So, but it's just, this is what they do. They manipulate things around you to try and get you to react. So I'm just showing you I'm not reacting to that in any way. Just showing what he's doing. And it's just ridiculous. But that's how they have it. They have these people like slaves, and they have to do what they're told. And as soon as they get the text message, they have to go out and do these little assignments. As well as doing noise harassment. Like you're going to hear, for example, when I go in, you're going to hear this guy start making noise and shifting furniture in the unit above mine. Probably, most likely. He often does that. We'll hear if he does it today. These glasses pick up sound very well, so we'll see. Yeah, that guy's just unemployed. Why? I mean, he's employed by the state to do these things. And other than that, he just sits around there and, you know, fills his stomach up and parasites off of society. I hope he's seen the videos. I think they show some of them know about the videos. So I hope he has seen those videos. That'll be good, and it'll be good when we get him the thumbnail for this week too. Well, it won't be right away. Once I'm done the video, it'll take, depends on how much footage I accumulate this week. So let's see. So that's two different people in that unit above doing the same thing. So we can establish that that's, you know, for establish patterns with that. And then again, this has been going on for 3 years. So I just want to get everywhere I go. I want to get the footage of that whenever I can, the evidence of it. You know, when you show others too, it just shows like how obvious the stuff is. That it's not any type of coincidence at all. Even those who would try to deny it or who've been told to deny it, they really can't. When you have extensive evidence for 3 years and it's well organized, right? So I still have a lot from 2021. You know, going all the way back there, and from then on to now. So the more you can get at that, the better. I don't think, well, maybe they'll send this guy again today, we'll see. And again, we're looking at, you can see the time on the glasses, so again, they're sending him at different times. It's not like a case of him just going out at that time either. So you can see that, like he's coming specifically at times when I'm coming back, so we can establish that. And they're trying to, yeah, there he is, you can see him there, so take note, see, as I'm coming up here, there he is there, coming up. So this is set so that I'll turn and he'll be coming down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the cemetery, walk through this way, and see which way he goes, okay? So I'm going to turn back up here, walk through the cemetery, and we'll see if he goes up that way, but that's the guy, you can see, they have him. And take note on the glasses, this is a different time. So they're having this, it's very clear, it's being set for when I'm coming home, so that he'll be coming right down the pathway where I would be going. Now is he going to turn here, or is he going to keep going straight? See, there he is there. Take note of him there. With the hat on there, right? Again, you saw him yesterday, different time. I'm coming home earlier today, and they're having him do this again. So I'm going to go around to the cemetery and cut through here, and see which way he goes. Because they're trying to make it so he comes, you know, he meets up along the same path as me. So I'll go up here, I'll make a right in the cemetery, we'll see if I think he's going to go that way. I think he's going to go down the street, but we'll see. He might turn here too, we'll see. And look, they had a motorcycle guy that was supposed to line up for me getting to the end of the street with the biker there. So let's see where he's going to go. I'm going to go back here and then turn into the cemetery and we'll see. We'll just go along the path here. I think he's going to go towards the grocery store the other way, but we'll see. Okay, no, he's turning this way. So he's coming this way, right? I think. I just want to see. Yeah, I think he's coming this way, or is he? Or is he going that way? I can't tell from here. But again, you can see they have him sent, and that was meant to line up because that would be the path. Obviously, that's the path I take home. I show that in my videos regularly, right? So yeah, it looks like he's going down there. Let me just double check here. And I'm going to cut through the cemetery. Just take a shortcut here down the path. Yeah, so he's going that way. Okay, so he's going that way. But you look at the glasses. You can see the time of the glasses. I'm earlier today, and then they're still sending him to do that. So this is the second consecutive day. So they can't make it like it's just like a regular routine. He does, but they're going to have him do it as a routine when I come home, just to, you know. And it's not going to work. It's not going to provoke. I'm not going to have anything to do with the guy. I'm just going to avoid him because I can see it when it's happening. So we'll just cut through here. Yeah, you saw him yesterday too. And we've got this interesting little got that thumbnail we got designed. I don't know whether I'll put that up or not. Maybe. But there he is again today. And then as yesterday too, I had the noise when I came in from that guy up above. So we're going to record and see if he does that again today. With shifting furniture around when I come in, or shortly thereafter. But yeah, if you look at the time on the video yesterday, like I'm earlier today. And I have a stalker sitting here, just thinking, so I'm cutting across here through the cemetery, just through the pathway. So he came up this street here. This is where I always go. You see me going down this way. I don't usually cut through the cemetery at all. So they had him there so that he would meet up along the path with me, obviously. And I can see it ahead of time, so I just avoid it. That's why I document this. I go out of my way not to have anything to do with these creeps who they send, and to avoid any type of conflict with them. So, anywho, there we go again for today. So, it's good when you can get that too, to establish that it's being done at different times. So that proves more that it's intentional, right? Because it's not just a case of him leaving for a routine to do that, because you know, he wasn't doing it before. I mean, he did it that one time, then there's a long period when he didn't do it. So now they're going to have him do it regularly, so that's fine. We'll just record it when it occurs. But this is what they want to do. They want to bring you into situations where they can try to provoke conflict any way possible, right? And it's not going to work, because I've dealt with this stuff. You've seen the stuff at where I used to live, how they used to do this all the time for like a year and a half, and they failed with it. So it's just the same routines they're trying, and they're not going to gain anything. But we'll just record it every time they do it the same way. And there, like I said before, you know, saw my documentation of noise harassment there and at all the other places as well. And so here we're getting the same routine. what did I say? If I start coming through here, look at this. If I start coming through here at night, they'll send people in here. And sure enough, look. You guys just standing there. Look where he is at the monument. Predicted that. Totally obvious. Yeah, he just happens to stop there. Look, notice that now. Now, what did I say? A couple nights ago, I said if I start taking this route, there was nobody like the first 2 or 3 nights I came through here. And I said, exactly, if I start taking this route at night, and then the guy comes in there with a bike and is just standing there staring at the monument there. Yeah, okay. So exactly what I said. You're starting to see it already. So even at nighttime, when it's not dark yet, but it's getting there, they're going to position people in a cemetery if I walk through there. You see how obvious that is? Like that guy's not there for any legitimate reason. Very obvious. Notice him there. He's just going over there to stare at the monument there with a bike. Okay. So we'll see tomorrow night. I like I said, you're going to start seeing dog walkers in here. Now, pay attention to the footage I had previously of the first, I think, 2 or 3 nights that I came through here. There's no one at all. Now they're starting to position people in here because I just walked through here to get to the road here. You'll start seeing it regularly now. It's an actor staring at a phone right here. Yeah, so just pay attention to that. That's important. Now, I think I have some of the other footage of when I walked through here. I have to look. And at least look at that and see how it's going to change. You're going to have people there regularly. They're going to position people in there. They're going to have people with dogs at nighttime, even when it's dark. And then they're going to have people like that there with a bike, just, you know, staring at the monument at, like, when it's almost dark. When no one was in there at all. The first, 3 nights I walked through there. I didn't see anyone in there at nighttime. So we'll see how that progresses. Maybe I'll walk through there tomorrow. We'll see. It doesn't matter. I don't have to take that route. I just want to take that route to show how it's going to change. And it will change for sure. To a point where it's noticeable, I suspect. Let's see. Now, keep in mind too, if you see dog walkers in there at nighttime, it won't be a case of them just going there regularly to walk the dog around this time, because they haven't been there the first like 3 nights. So it won't be a case of a regular routine. It'll be a case of them being sent there, obviously. So we'll keep watching for that. See how that goes. Oh shoot! I forgot I gotta go over here. What am I doing? Yeah, we'll keep looking for that, and then. As I go into, now that guy's probably gone from there now. Yeah, see exactly what I said. Exactly. Now he's coming behind me. So exactly what I said. He's coming behind me now. His whole purpose for being there was to go in there, stand there while I was coming through. That's what he was told to do, and he's coming up behind me now here. Blocked off, huh? I've still got that sign blocked off. Look at the timing here. Good shot of the face there. Partial anyway. You can see the timing. Synchronized there. I gotta say something. was synchronized right as I got there, the motorcycle guys. Because last night too, they had them driving around and around my workplace all throughout the night too, on a relatively quiet street, quiet side street there. I mean, a street that's typically very quiet after like 9 p.m. We had like 6 or 7 of them within the time frame of the first hour driving around and around that area. And then as I arrived there, you could see synchronized at the intersection. You have one of those stalkers there. And they show up continually in 2 different, all the time in Toronto, constantly in Quebec, and then here as well in Ottawa. You see these people showing up wherever I go, so it's always good to get that footage when you can. Okay. Let's go down here. Is that standing at the end of the street there? I can't tell. I don't think it's that guy, but I can't tell for sure. It's just standing at the end of the street, just standing there facing. That's right near where we're going to turn. Yeah, no, sorry, standing. It's not a bus stop either. Yeah, look at where this guy's standing here. Look at now, watch us. Better than wherever. Now he's moving, look. It's on. Yeah, now he's moving, look. He probably lives at the place where I live. I'd be willing to bet. He's gonna go in there. Let's see. Oh, hold on, that's that dude that was on the bus with me. Same guy who was on the bus too, who got on the bus. Now look at him. Watch this. He's probably gonna go into the house where I live. This guy was on the bus that I was on I didn't capture the footage of him getting on, but he was on the same bus. Now look where he's standing here. So that's right where I live, right? The street right there, where he is at the crosswalk there. He was on the same bus as me. This is a game they're playing, obviously. He's probably going to go over to the house. Let's see what happens. Yeah, he was on the same bus. He was in Ottawa too. I think I might have captured him. Actually, I did capture footage of him. So he was in Ottawa. He's followed all the way here, and he's standing right across from where I live. You can see this here. No, he stops, checks his phone. Now watch. When I go up to the house, let's see if he goes to the house. Yeah, he was directly across from me in Ottawa. He got on the same bus. And now he's standing here checking a phone. So this is all intentional, you can see. So he's literally followed me right to the house where I live. From Ottawa. Directly right to the house. He's standing right across. So this is like overt stalking here. Just take a look here. I'm gonna walk up here. This is where I live right here. I'm just gonna cross. Now take a look here. See where he's standing? So he was in Ottawa. He's now standing right across from where I live here. Now let's see where he's gonna go. Watch this, watch this. Watch him go right up to the house where I live too. Let's see, yeah, exactly. So he followed from Ottawa and he's going on. Here again, the same house as me. Look at this. You'll see in the footage he was in Ottawa, the same guy here. I'm just going to show you. I'm just going to wait a second until he goes in. It's really, really creepy. So that's overt stalking right there. I captured footage of him in Ottawa across the street too. Now look at this. Wait till he goes in here. Just gonna wait. There you go. I think he might be the guy that lives upstairs. I don't know whether that's that guy who I met before. It might be. But you could see where he was standing, like checking a phone. Really, really creepy, man. Really creepy there. Okay, now I'm gonna go in. I just waited for him to go in. Yeah, he was in Ottawa. Then he got on the same bus as me, but he went on a step ahead after, a stop after. And then he follows right to where I live, and is standing across the street from the house where I live. And then he goes up to the door and enters the code and goes into the house. Because there's a code on the outside of the door you need to enter to get in. It's not a conventional lock or key system. So, yeah, it's really obvious. I'm going to put him up online. Here's the thing that's key though. Here's the thing that's very important. Out of all of the people who are legitimate who they're targeting, which is a low number in any area, it's a low number. In any major city, whatever, even in, whatever municipality. The thing that's key is there's a lot more of those people who still aren't awake to what it is yet. So like the amount of people who you have who are actually awake to what it is even smaller. Of the percentage of people who they are actively targeting with these operations, there are a lot more of them who haven't awakened to what it is, and some of them never will, right? Some of them never will. They may push really hard to try and get them to see that it's something more than a bunch of coincidences. But some of them might not come across any of this stuff online and might never know what it is. And that's a bad situation for those people, because they're going to continue to do it to them, and they're going to be clueless, they're not going to do research, and they're going to really start reacting in ways that they want, the program wants them to react. So, to me, I mean, I don't think that there's, I think that of the people who they are actively targeting, the numbers of people who are fully awake to what it is very low, very low. And then after that, even if they are fully awake, of that low number, the amount of them that are actively, consistently documenting it and or putting stuff up online is even lower, right? So they're very aware of that. They're very aware of the numbers of how many real people are, you know, actively documenting the stuff in a credible way that can be taken seriously. And that number is very, very, very low. Now, obviously, in, you know, higher places with higher populations, there's going to be a few more of them who are. But if you try to go to some sort of site, whatever, like YouTube, you're just going to get drowned out. It's just because they have so many people. And what they would lead you to believe with these people being targeted online is just preposterous. There's not even anywhere near that number of people who they're actively targeting. Moreover, those people always, whether it's the ones on Twitter or on YouTube or whatever major social media platform, they're always going to shift the emphasis to crazy, unprovable, sci-fi mumbo-jumbo nonsense and not focus on the real things, not expose things that people can see with their own eyes. They're going to focus on ridiculous nonsense like V2K, which is a PSYOP put out by the CIA. Gone over that time and time again. And that's all they do. So you can, just by looking at that alone, you can tell that those people are fake and that they're agents. So let's see if we have anyone in here tonight anyway. Yeah, so the amount of people, well, first of all, they have to keep the numbers of people who they're actively targeting, at least now, fairly low. Because the whole point of it is to do it in a way that's covert, so that not too many other people are aware of it, aside from those people who they use in the operation. And even some of them are kept in the dark. A lot of them are just manipulated into doing things. And then you have your people who are actual perpetrators who know what they're doing, right? But there's a lot more people who are there just manipulating through lies, through creating these false dossiers. And to do that as well, you got to understand, to get pictures of the people and all this, even before, they used Facebook for that. That's what Facebook was created for. The whole thing was a sham from the get-go. And, you know, you should always take a look at things like that, that if the vast majority of the people are doing, look, what did I say? So remember what I said last week, right? If I start walking through here at night, this is the cemetery here that I would cut through to go to the road there. Now, take a look here, right up here. There's a bunch of people standing out up here. It's almost dark out as I come through here, right? Remember I predicted this too. So you'll see in the previous video, when I first started coming through here to cut to the road at night, there was absolutely nobody here. And now they have a group. The other night they had a guy sitting there on a bicycle. As I passed through and came out onto the road, he then left. He was in that same area there by the monument. And now they have like 4 or 5 people just lingering by the monument with cell phones here as I'm coming through at night here. So I'm going to turn around and go back the other way. But remember, I predicted this. You'll hear me say this from the previous, the video a couple days ago. So you saw him there the other night. And now you see coming through tonight, they've got a bunch of people all standing there with cell phones, all gathered around that place, which is precisely where I would be going through to get to the road. Now look, it's almost dark here, and they're in a cemetery just standing there holding up phones, okay? So therefore, I'm going to go back out that way and then come back around. Because exactly what I predicted, they will start putting people in here if I pass through here at night. So these are surveillance role players all there, and they're all standing in that area. Now when I pass through, you'll probably see shortly thereafter, I'm going to go around the long route there. I'll go down this way. Yeah, I'll make a left here and go down this way, because I'm not going to pass by them. That's the whole purpose, is I'll pass by, go out onto the street, and then they'll leave the area. Now no one's going to do this. They're not going to go at this time of night and gather all in a cemetery. Look at how many people there are, all with phones and just standing there. Remember the other night too, when I said you're going to start seeing people come positioned here if I walk through here at night time. So just take a look at what they're doing there. They're all just gathered around, standing there holding phones. It's a group of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. Looks like 7 or 8 people. So I'm going to go through this way. But yep, exactly what I predicted. And then the other night, like I said, they had that guy Same position, exact same area, because that is the area there where I would go to pass through to get to the road there. So anytime you go somewhere like this, where it could be a little bit quiet, to cut, even just to cut through, just to get to the road or something like that, they were going to put people here. And it looks bizarre and abnormal. You have to admit, look at where they are, right? It's almost dark, and it's like 7 or 8 people all surrounding that area, which is precisely where I would pass through in a cemetery at nighttime. Now, come on, right? And they're waiting, again, rest assured, they're waiting till I pass, and then when I come out onto the street, they'll be given the okay to leave that area. I'm not going to pass by it, I'm not going to play the game, I'm going to come out here. Now, they'll have more people out on the street anyway. But you can see my prediction was accurate there. So the first couple nights, I believe I have footage from the first couple nights, when I started to cut through here, just as a shortcut to get to the road, no one in here. Then, was it 2 nights ago, I come through, there's that guy in that same place, just with a bicycle, standing there staring at the monument when it was almost, dark, just like now, in the cemetery. Every other night previous to that, even before I would walk through here, there was never, ever, ever anyone in here at nighttime. Never. So that group of people has been positioned there, obviously, because I was going to be passing through directly that way. Okay, it's an ambulance here? I can't tell. Maybe. Oh no, it's not. It's a trailer or something. Oh no, it's an ambulance here. There you go. Right there. 7721. Oh yeah, they're here tonight. Yeah, okay. Constable's here. We'll see if they synchronize. You can see the guy on the phone there too. I don't have time to wait around tonight, so I'm just gonna go. Yeah, they'll see if they'll pull out. I don't really care tonight, but yeah, they're positioned there. It's Friday, so let's see if they pull out. Have they moved yet? Yeah, they're driving out now. Are they? Or no? Sorry, they're not. Yeah, there's 2 cars there. 2 constable cars. Look at this here. Where does I get here? What's the car number there? Just see the car number. 7371. 7371. See that? Right in front. The drug trafficking, crime enabling, child abuse enabling Ottawa police. See that? Police car, is it? Yeah, it's a police car here, coming up here. Just as I come up to the bus stop here. See if we can see the face of this creep stalker. It's too far ahead. Making a right as I get to the stop. See where he's going here. That's for the stop where I'm going to right there, so he's synchronized there. I think they did that intentionally so I couldn't get a good view there. It's a bit distant, because I like to get their faces on. Is he there still? See if he's gone down here. Looks like he's gone, yeah. So that's last night, the Ottawa drug trafficking police showing up the moment I exit the station and as I'm about to cross the street. And then this morning, right as I go to the bus stop where I'm going, the drug trafficking, crime enabling, stalking Ottawa police showing up, doing no legitimate work. Everything else is quiet here. And doing nothing. You can see he's just driving by up there. So I'll go back to the stop here.